Let's kick things off with their financial health. It seems Puma managed to keep its head above water. Looking at the balance sheets, they actually increased their total value of shareholder equities by a good amount, but they didn't quite hit the revenue of the previous year. We're talking about $230.5 million in revenue for this year, down from $235.6 million the year prior. A big part of Puma's story is about NERLYNX, the drug for HER2 positive breast cancer. The report goes into detail about the clinical trials like the ExtendNet trial, and the goal is to show that NERLYNX helps prevent the cancer from coming back. NERLYNX is trying to be a better option than existing treatments. Puma believes its drug has benefits because it inhibits HER2 at a different spot and in a different way. They are also trying to sell it worldwide using partners in other countries, such as China. NERLYNX was added to a list that makes it easier for women in China to get the drug, which could be big for sales. They are also working on a lysertib, which is supposed to fight cancer by stopping cell growth. It's designed to basically make cancer cells self-destruct. The company plans to first test it for hormone receptor-positive breast cancer and small cell lung cancer. It's a tough market with big names like Roche and Novartis also competing. Puma has about 35 sales reps in the United States pushing NERLYNX, plus marketing, access, and reimbursement folks, and other key members of their commercial team. The main commercial focus is on selling NERLYNX in the United States, but approvals have been obtained in many other countries. It's been approved for extended adjuvant, as well as metastatic HER2 positive breast cancer in places like Canada and Mexico. Of course, these patents are super important for keeping competition at bay. In the United States, the key NERLYNX patent expires in 2030. But there are some risks such as patent challenges. For instance, there's ongoing wrangling with other pharma companies over patents. In addition to NERLYNX, Puma acquired a lysertib from Takeda Pharmaceutical. This drug is supposed to be highly selective in attacking tumors. Puma plans on running clinical trials for a lysertib focused on small cell lung cancer. They are hoping to get a lysertib fast-tracked for approval. When it comes to government regulations, though, what Washington decides about drug approvals and pricing can change the whole game. Even if the FDA approves a drug, that's not the end of the story. The government might put limits on how it can be used or marketed, or even pull the drug off the market completely. Okay, time to be frank. Puma acknowledges it needs additional funding to keep everything afloat. They also have to meet certain minimum product revenue requirements under an agreement, and they might not hit those targets. Not ideal. And the kicker, Puma has racked up some pretty big losses over the years. While they manage to turn a profit, there's no guarantee they can keep it up. Also, Puma relies heavily on just one product, NERLYNX. That means if NERLYNX stumbles, the whole company feels it. Then there's the side effect issue. If NERLYNX or a lysertib cause too many problems, it could lead to regulatory delays, pulled approvals, and a whole host of other headaches. Of course, it is a cutthroat market. NERLYNX faces competition from major pharmaceutical companies, and they've got way more cash. And to top it all off, Puma is worried about cybersecurity. A data breach could really mess things up, especially with those clinical trial results and patient data.